we good? Okay, guys. All right, we're all set. Well, once again, my name is Greg Amiel, and you guys are now joining me outside of the Westin. I am one of your co-hosts here with my friend Sylvie Vigra. We are so excited to be at the Westin Ottawa Hotel for Sport Events Congress, the virtual edition this year. Now, things look a little bit different this year, but I'm outside. It's a beautiful day here in Ottawa, and obviously we're just across the street from the canal, steps away from Parliament as well as the Byward Market. But we're going to go inside so we could show you a behind-the-scenes look at what we've been doing here at the Westin Ottawa. Obviously, we've been following all health and safety protocols that the government of Ontario as well as Ottawa Public Health have asked us to follow. So come on in and join me. We've got some cool surprises along the way, and I can't wait to show you the inside of our incredible production studio. So if you've been to the Westin Ottawa before for previous years at Sport Events Congress, or perhaps you've attended a terrific sporting event that the City of Ottawa has put on in previous years, this is a gorgeous hotel, like I said, just steps away from really awesome location and venues in the City of Ottawa, located in the central part of downtown. So why don't you guys join me as we go upstairs? As you know what, actually, my buddy Ramsey Salem is here, market and sales executive for the Delta and Westin hotels. Hey, Raz, you want to grab a quick chat with me? I'm doing all right. It's good to see you, man. So why don't you tell me, how are things going here at the Westin? Obviously, you know, the year's maybe been a little bit different, but how are things lately?
You know, things have been going great. You know, we've been open through the whole pandemic. We've had our ups and downs, of course, but leisure has been great throughout the weekend. We've seen a lot of people coming in for, you know, leisure, staycations, experiencing the canal, experiencing the Parliament buildings. So lots of great business coming in. So
I'm glad to hear that. How about on the sports front? Obviously, sports hasn't been as, you know, open of an industry, but we're slowly starting to see signs of that reopening. Who are we hoping to hopefully see here staying in 2021 and beyond?
You know, believe it or not, we're very optimistic about sports coming back first through this market. We've seen a lot of great tournaments coming in. We're dealing with a lot of professional sports. We currently have a partnership with OSEG. So we have the CFL, we're the host hotel for the CFL. We're working with volleyball, we're working with soccer, football, hockey. So it's been great. We've seen a lot of, you know, different teams coming in, a lot of optimism, you know, with people getting vaccinated now. We've seen things slowly opening up, which has been great. So
great. Well, we're quite hopeful. Thank you so much to both your team as well as yourself and everybody here at the Westin and Delta for hosting our crew and our production team. I'm going to actually take everybody on upstairs here, but it's great to see you, Ramsey.
Nice to see you. We'll see you soon.
Cheers. Thanks so much. Okay, guys, we're going to make our way up. Obviously, this gorgeous lobby, like I said, just steps away from the canal itself, but we're going to head on up, make our first approach to get to the top of the stairs. Thankfully, we've got a terrific little escalator here, so I don't have to walk all too far to get up here. So obviously, yeah, if you've been here before, very, very lovely place to be. I love coming down to the Westin myself. I've stayed here a few nights before, and it is certainly an enjoyable one to stay at. So is that who I think it is up there? Hey, Greg, hold on. This is my buddy Greg Plazik from Marriott. He's actually at the top of the stairs. 1 second, guys. Why don't you come and join me? I'd like to grab a quick word with my buddy Greg. Greg Plazik and I have obviously participated at a ton of Sport Events Congress in previous years. And there he is. I don't know if you guys can see him on the camera, but I got my eyes on him, and it's really good to see him. So let's go grab a quick word with him, as the Marriott is always involved in a variety of different events. Greg,
I'm just lounging here.
You're just lounging, man.
Here like I do at one of our hotels.
Exactly. It's good to see you guys. So Greg Plaza from Marriott International. Greg, what's been going on with you guys? Is everything going all right?
Yeah. It's you know, as well as can be expected, and we're really thrilled to be able to sponsor the behind the scenes action happening here. So yeah, exciting.
Well, I'm having fun with it. Obviously, we have some people that are joining us today that have been to the Westin before, but some of them have not. But I've also heard that the Marriott hotels are going to be the host hotels for the next, I believe it's 3, maybe is it 4 years of Sport Events Congress?
Yeah, for sure for the next 3 years. So we've got Edmonton coming up, and Richmond, and Winnipeg. So yeah, really fantastic. We're really excited. for that and to be able to be a part of it. And, you know, it's so important for us. We just love the sport tourism business. And it's, you know, for us to be a part of it, we know what it means to the communities and all of the spillover business that it brings in and the excitement to the destinations as well. So yeah, we're like delighted. So bring it on. Let's get things back to more to normal.
I totally agree with you, Greg. Honestly, I cannot wait to attend Sport Event Congress in the future. And I know that Marriott, as well as all of you guys here at the Westin and Delta hotels, always take care of us, and we can't wait to do that for the next 3 years. It's been good to see you, Greg, but I got to get everybody up to our production studios on the fourth floor.
Okay, all right. Well, let's have a great conference, and thanks to everyone for making this happen.
Alrighty, guys. Thanks, Greg. Cheers. Have a good one. All right, so up we go now. One final escalator to get us to the fourth floor. Might I use this time as I kind of march my way up to the fourth floor to quickly remind you that the SEC Swag Shop as well as Vendor Alley are still open for today. They will be open until the very end of the day, and they will reopen if you don't get a chance to do so today. They will reopen at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow morning. So everything in the swag shop is completely free. Just load up your cart, shop till you drop, and when you check out, the total balance is $0. So I'm going to watch my step here as I turn my back. Just a quick moment. But yeah, this might be a very familiar view for many of you now, as this is the way to get to Sport Events Congress every time it is held in Ottawa. Typically, as you may know, we usually occupy the entire fourth floor of the Westin Ottawa here, where we've got the conference center. Obviously, now we don't have, whoops. Thank you, Mr. Hand Sanitizer. I didn't see you there. But obviously, you know, this is usually a space where we've typically got parts of Vendor Alley as well as tons of the pageantry that you're typically used to seeing here at the Westin. We are going to head over to the Governor General Ballrooms now, because that is the location of our production studio as well as our control room. These are the ballrooms that are typically used for breakout sessions and other aspects such as some of our networking, sweatworking, as well as speed dating or sport events exchange, as we officially call it, during Sport Events Congress when it's held here in Ottawa. But welcome to our control room and production studio, obviously making sure I follow all the health and safety protocols. I've got my mask on already, so I don't need one, but just got to sanitize my hands. All right. Now I can go inside. So come on with me. Obviously, things are looking so beautiful today in Ottawa. We got a sunny day. I see Sid, who's been helping us out with a ton of stuff. She's already getting started on tomorrow's TikTok challenge dance activity. So one of our sweatworking workshops is going to be to learn a new TikTok challenge. So if you want to impress your kids, grandkids, nieces and nephews, you're not going to want to miss that. It'll become available to you nice and early tomorrow morning to get your day started right. Yeah, behind me here in our control room, obviously the Westin has set us up, make sure we always got some hydrations, some sanitary products over here to make sure that we could stay nice and clean. Over on this side, obviously, every event production, we've always got a few important things. We've got our daily temperature checks, which we've been having every single morning for every single one of our crew members. Disinfectant wipes, make sure that we're keeping everything clean. Obviously here, what do we got? Oh, let's check these out. Obviously, you might have received these at this point in the mail. Every delegate who's registered should have gotten their SEC socks, as well as some really cute tote bags and maybe some other swag that will come. This is just a little extra for our crew over here. This is our event box. Every great event planner and event crew has always got everything that they need, whether that's additional clipboards, you know, signage equipment and all that. We have it all here. Behind me even further, we've got a little lounge area, you know, nice and easy. Obviously, we have a lot of people who've been working very, very hard over the past couple of days to make this event come to life every chance we could relax. We even got a yoga mat. Behind me here, this is my desk. So each one of us in the entire room has our own 6-foot desks, all spaced out. So Sylvie and I are seated next to each other so we can get ready for each of our segments throughout the day. But behind me here, we have Barb McDonald, who is with us. Hi, Barb. It's good to see you. Great. And she is the one who looks after all of our communications here at Sport Events Congress and for some of the Sport Tourism Canada elements, so stuff that you might see on social media, email releases, stuff like that. And Barb is also here to make sure that folks like myself and Sylvie have up-to-date scripts, so she's got her printer and everything she needs. This way we can keep up to speed on everything. Obviously, this gorgeous view, I can see the canal. We've got our blinds brought down at the moment, but like I said earlier, steps away from Parliament and the heart of downtown, the NAC is right behind us as well. We've got some snacks delivered to us. I think we've got some afternoon snacks over here, and here's some leftover lunches that some of our team members haven't had a chance to have just yet because they've been working really hard, but you can see we've each got our own individually packed lunches and some really yummy donuts that I think Barb brought in for us this morning. But if you've been to SEC in Ottawa before, you've certainly had a chance to try those yummy treats. I see Melissa and Dave are behind me as well. They have been helping out with a ton of our technical needs that we have here at Sport Events Congress, which include the help desk, as well as anything on the in-event platform. So I gotta be quiet because the sign says I gotta be quiet now, but my understanding there might be some filming in progress. Let me take you into our production studios, okay? Come on in. I'm gonna put my iPad down over here for now. But yeah, I believe that Sylvie is finishing up with some of her segment practicing here. I think she's done. So why don't you guys come a little bit closer so I could show you here, just to my left. This is one of our production tables where we're able to communicate with the in-event platform, as well as both myself and Sylvie throughout the sessions. Okay, so Sylvie's done now, so I can bring my voice back up. But I'll show you guys what's behind me in a minute, because I think that's one of the coolest aspects of this entire production. But over here, hey guys, how you doing? Good. Doing okay? Good. This is the guys from SW Event Technologies. They've been an incredible partner in helping us bring this production to life. This isn't just a video conference, as you've probably figured out by now. It is a professional film production that is allowing us to come to you live and on demand throughout this entire week. And don't forget, everything will remain on the platform until April 16th. So the guys here have all the equipment they need: sound, video, audio, obviously. So got some extra mic packs. And we've got Wade over here. Wade, I believe, is in charge of video. Is that correct, Wade?
Yes.
Wade's our video guy, so I think you guys will want to have a look at this. I think it's pretty cool. Wade's got all the video screens that we need to have throughout the day. He can see and adjust everything, obviously. Oh, you got a cool little iPad here. What happens if I press this button?
Don't do it.
Why not? I want to.
I think so.
That's cool. I like that. Very cool. So you've probably heard that sound a few times by now, depending on which segments you've watched. Okay, guys, the time has come. Let me show you the last and final thing of our behind-the-scenes tour here at the Westin in Ottawa. That is the anchor desk itself. So you've probably attended a few segments that Sylvie and I have been live for already. But yeah, this is our production area. We've got our anchor desk with a green screen. So everything that you've seen thus far, I think it looks pretty darn cool. Looks like a wonderful newscast or network area. It doesn't exist. We've just got a desk and we're able to rotate our backgrounds to really bring a cool experience to you guys at home. Come have a look over here behind us, obviously. Look, I'm already on TV. So we've got our super high definition camera, as well as our timer, so that we can count down our segments and we know how much time we have left for each segment to make sure we keep you and our day on time. And then, well, somebody's left me a note here. This is our note board for our production team to be able to leave us any notes throughout the segment should there be any changes. And I believe, well, it's time to wrap things up. As you can see, we are really excited to make sure that this is brought to you in a professional manner. Hopefully you've enjoyed it so far. I know that we have. On behalf of myself, Sylvie, the entire Sport Tourism Canada and Sport Events Congress Group, I hope you're enjoying yourself throughout this virtual week. Thanks for joining me on this behind the scenes look of our production studio control room here at the Westin Ottawa. We'll catch you guys later.